for the angry young man with his working class ties and his radical plans. Refuses to bend, he refuses to crawl. Always at home with his back to the wall. He's proud of the scars from the battles he's lost. Struggle that bleeds as he hangs on his cross. Likes to be known as the angry young man. Yo, yeah, yeah, yo, 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 yeah. Give a moment or two to the angry young man with his foot in his mouth and his heart in his hand. He's stabbed in the back, he's been misunderstood. To comfort to know his intentions are good. He sits in a room with a lock on the door, with his mouth and his medals laid out on the floor. Likes to be known as the angry young man. Yeah. I believe I've passed the age of consciousness and a righteous rage. Found that just surviving was a noble fight. I once believed in causes too. Had my pointless point of view. Life went on no matter who is wrong or right. Oh, and there's always a place for the angry young man with his fist in the air and his head in the sand. He's never been able to learn from mistakes, so we can't understand why his heart always breaks. His honor is pure and his courage is well. His spirit is true and he's boring as hell. We'll go to the grave as an angry old man. Yeah. There's always a place for the angry young man with his working class ties and his radical plans. Refuses to bend, he refuses to crawl. He's always at home with his back to the wall. He's proud of the scars from the battles he's lost. He struggles and bleeds as he hangs on his cross, and he likes to be known as the angry young man. Yo, no, 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 no. Greetings. How we doing today, folks? Happy birthday, Mr. Joel. I always think of this as sort of the Super Bowl of my live streaming calendar for the year. Oh my goodness. Well, it's good to be here, guys. I love this music, and I love sharing it with people that love it as much as I do, and you guys qualify in that category, so let's have some fun today. I've got a lot of kick-ass requests already here in the hopper, so let's see what some of them are. Say hi to some people, and then we'll carry on. Our friend Daniel Ruedo Ramirez is here. He says, great to be back. Would you please play Ain't No Crime, River of Dreams, and or Only the Good Die Young? All three very good. We may get to all three of them, Daniel. We'll just have to see where everybody else's requests are, but we'll definitely get at least one of them. Probably two and possibly all three. Ethan's here. Hey, won't be able to join the live stream, sadly, but happy 75th birthday to Billy Joel. Well, thanks, Ethan. You can catch the replay. Appreciate your thoughts. Jason Metzger is here. He says, hey, Steve, I was here for the stream last year. Can't believe Mr. Joel is 75. That makes two of us. What does that make me? It makes me older than I care to admit. Okay, he says, I was wondering if you could play a deeper cut like Getting Closer or Until the Night. Hope the stream goes well. All right, well, I love both of those songs. We may hit both of them if there's time. Breaking Down Joel says, hey, Steve, happy Thursday. Should you play either Careless Talk, Easy Money, or Big Man on Mulberry Street today for Billy Joel's birthday? All right, I'll see what I can do for you, Breaking. Gibrano from Milano. Looking forward to the big number. Thanks, Steve. Without you, I wouldn't be the piano player I am. Well, thank you very much. That's a very nice thing to use for you to say. I appreciate that. I'm going to screenshot that right now. Every once in a while, I like to have stuff like that on hand, possibly to use as a testimonial at some point, but also just because it makes a guy feel good, you know? So thank you very much, Gibrano. Okay. That's enough of that. That's enough of that. Okay. So, moving on here. Jake Strapoli is here. Says, hey, Steve, can you please play Angry Young Man and or Don't Ask Me Why? All right, check on one of them already. Thanks, Jake. Jimmy Lewis is here. Scandinavian Skies. All right. We're digging way into the deep cuts. Nice. I haven't tuned in for a while. It's good to see you're still playing. Can you play 2,000 Years? Billy Joel Enthusiast says, yes. Great tune. I do not know Josephine bad, and I apologize. I will try to get to Sleeping with the Television on for you. I appreciate that. Moritz in Graz, Austria is here. You please play Vienna and or Laura. Okay, both good choices. Daniel says, hey, Steve, can you play Sleeping with the Television on or The Great Suburban Showdown? Okay. Bill Hasty's here, one of our regulars. I think James is calling. Okay. Thanks for being here, Bill. Blue Ice Cream wants to hear All for Lena. Nice. Another one for All for Lena. Okay. Bryce. Yes, go Steve, love your music. Can you play Laura and or Sleeping with the... There seems to be some enthusiasm in the room for Sleeping with the Television on. Amon wants to hear Don't Ask Me Why. All right, that's the second for that one. Nice. Noah, very talented young man in his own right. Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us, bud. Another vote for Don't Ask Me Why. Okay. Aiden says, sometimes a fantasy. Let's see what we can do there. Dawson Rogers is joining us. Thanks for joining in, my friend. Rob Costelli, please play some Billy Joel. Okay, well, we'll see what we can do about that, Rob. Oh, my goodness. You guys make my day. Okay. Lots to choose from here, and I will try to check back to the comments from time to time, but there's enough here probably to power a full 2-hour show, but we'll just crack into them and see what we can get to. I'm thinking let's try this. This one's way out in the wild blue yonder. Let's try this out. Scandinavian Skies for our friend Jimmy Lewis. Now I'm gonna own this right now. I don't know how well I'll do this. I vaguely remember going over the chords one time. So I'm going to be making it up as I go along in my head. So there will be a lot of probably mistakes here. Just have to find the words. There we go. Sorry, that one was kind of hiding in the lyrics archive there. Anyway, so I will do my best with this, but I am very much going off the cuff on this one. So if it falls apart, Jimmy, just try to give me an E for effort, and everybody, hopefully it won't. Amsterdam were still a recent surprise, and we were flying over Scandinavian skies. We climbed towards the sun and turned and cursed as one. We pulled the shades and closed our eyes. The Stockholm city lights were slowly starting to rise, and we were strapped against those Scandinavian skies. The landing gear came down and touched the Swedish ground. We were all so paralyzed. Eyes. watched the power fall inside the Oslo Hall, while all the cold Norwegians cried. Who could say what was left and where was right? Were the way I could play the blues all night. Okay, well, that's as close as I'm going to get for today. Very fun, interesting requests. I should work that one up for real. Thanks, Jimmy. All right, but I am going to count that a victory because I made it all the way to the end. Okay, let's see here. What else do we have in here that I want to make sure we get to just because they're unusual requests? Okay, we're going to go to 1986 here. That one was from 1982, for those of you that might not know, although I suspect most people watching are big enough fans, they probably know that's from the Nylon Curtain. This one came off of an album called The Bridge. This has always been one of my favorite album cuts. This is the last song off of The Bridge, and it featured some organ playing by Steve Winwood. And it's kind of a funk, kind of a bluesy funk thing. Let's see what I can do with it. It's called Getting Closer. I went searching for... Oh, wait a minute. I probably ought to sing the right... No, let me see. Searching for the truth, but in my innocence I found... Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Oh, in search of my innocence I found all those con men... That feels too low. Hang on. No, that's probably right. Let's just do one half step. Sorry. Song I haven't played in a long time. Here we go. Oh, in searching for the truth, but in my innocence I found all those con men and their acrobats who stomped me in the ground. If I count up their percentages, I know they're getting rich, but they haven't taken everything. Those paybacks are a bitch. Though I've lost quite a lot, I am still in control. They can keep what they've got, but they can't have my soul. And if I don't have this all worked out, well, I'm getting closer, still have far to go, no doubt, but I'm getting closer, What was ripped up by professionals is not all that it seems. Well, I must live up to contracts, I did not give up my dreams. If I see it as experience, hasn't gone to waste, all those missing pieces have been falling into place. And if I could go back and start over somehow, I would not change that much, knowing what I know now. Though there have been sins I will regret, well, I'm getting closer, getting closer. I don't have all the answers yet, but I'm getting closer, getting close. Hey! I'm a mark for every shyster from Topanga to Berlin, and I should have learned to kick them out as soon as they crawled in. So to every bank in Switzerland that stores my stolen youth, I'm alright because despite the laws, you cannot hide the truth. And although you may say I'm still too naive, I've not yet lost faith in the things I believe. And if I don't have this all worked out, well, I'm getting closer, getting closer. Still have far to go, no doubt, but I'm getting closer, getting close. Hey! Closer, yeah. All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go to something a little more familiar to those who are less complete nerd fans. Got plenty of those to work with. Here's one that popped up a couple of times in the requests. And this was kind of a minor hit, but it did pretty well on the adult contemporary chart. And it appears on the diamond selling. That means 20 million, like 10 million plus. I think it's up to around 20 million in sales now. The diamond selling Greatest Hits Volume 1 and Volume 2 compilations, of course. And here we go. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. You had to stand in line. Now you're standing on your feet. Whoa, all your choices made you change your mind. Now your calendar's complete. Don't wait for answers, just take your chances. Don't ask me why. You can say the human heart is only make-believe. I am only fighting fire with fire. You are still a victim of the accidents you lead, sure as I'm a victim of desire. All the servants in your new hotel throw their roses at your feet. Whoa, pull them all, but baby, I can tell you're no stranger to the street. Don't ask for favors, don't talk to strangers, don't ask me why. Andale! Yesterday you were an only child. Now your ghosts have gone away. Whoa, you can kill them in the classic style. Now you parlay with Bronte. Don't look for answers, 'cause you took your chances. But don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Woo! All right. Here's one for our friend Graz in Graz, Austria. This is for Moritz, or Moko, as we like to call him here affectionately. Y'all know this one. This came from the Stranger album in 1977. Except I'm playing it too high. There we go. Slow down, you crazy child. You're so ambitious for a juvenile, but then if you're so smart, tell me why are you still so afraid? Where's the fire? What you hurry about? You better cool it off before you burn it out. You know, there's so much to do and only so many hours in a day. Hey, you know that when the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits for you? Slow down, you're doing fine. You can't be everything you want to be before your time, although it's so romantic on the borderline tonight. Too bad it's the life you lead. You're so ahead of yourself, you forgot what you need. Though you can see when you're wrong, you can't always see when you're right. You're right. You got your passion, you got your pride, but don't you know that only fools are satisfied? Dream on, don't imagine they'll all come true. Ooh, when will you realize Vienna waits It's alright, you can afford to lose a day or two. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? You know the way the truth is told, you can get what you want or you can just get old. You're gonna kick off before you even get halfway through. When will you realize Vienna waits for you? Why don't you realize Vienna waits for you? Thank you, Moritz. Let's check the comments, see what else has come in since I started playing requests, see if there's anything to add to the pile. C'est à toi. All right, well, I'll see what I can do, Joel. Love that song. Street Life Serenader or State of Grace. Just wanted to throw some deep cuts in there. All right, Chris, you troublemaker. Well, thanks, Jimmy. I appreciate that. The longest time. That's an interesting request for a day like today. Let's see what we can do. A minor variation, Brett Alsop. Now that's one that I haven't heard in a long time. Ballad of Billy the Kid. That's one my parents both loved very much. Okay. Jake Williams says, how about River of Dreams, but the version from the Grammys? Valuable advertising time going by. Valuable advertising time going by. All right, let's get back to it. So, one that I saw in the requests here that I've always been a big fan of is this one from the Innocent Man album. This one actually hit #1 on the Billboard charts. Billy has not kept this one alive in his live shows the way he has Still Rock and Roll to Me and We Didn't Start the Fire, his other #1 hits. I think the fact that Christy Brinkley was in the Uptown Girl video kind of made it have some kind of cultural legs, even though it didn't chart quite as high as this one. And so Uptown Girl has been the one that really has lasted a long time and is in sort of the zeitgeist out there. But this was the biggest hit on the Innocent Man album as far as the chart position goes. And it was kind of like a Supremes kind of song. And I love it. I wish that he had kept playing it live, but they kind of gave it up after about 1987 in the live set. But I think this is a really catchy, fun tune. So, see if I can do something with it. slip away. You know I don't like watching anybody make the same mistakes I made. She's a real nice girl, always there for you. But a nice girl wouldn't tell you what you should do. Listen, boy, I'm sure that you think you got it all under control. You don't want somebody telling you the way to stay with someone's soul. You're a big boy now, you never let her go. But that's just the kind of thing she ought to know. Tell her about it, tell her everything you feel. Give her every reason to accept that you're for real. Tell her about it, tell her all your crazy dreams. Let her know you need her, let her know how much she means. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, woo, woo. Listen, boy, it's not automatically a certain guarantee. To show yourself, you got to provide communication constantly. When you love someone, you're always insecure. And there's only one good way to reassure. Tell her about it, let her know how much you care. When she can't be with you, tell her you wish you were there. Tell her about it every day before you leave. Pay her some attention, give her something to believe. 'Cause now and then she'll get you worrying. Whoops. Now and then she'll get you worrying. There we go. It's because you haven't spoken for so long. Though you may not have done anything, will that be a consolation when she's gone? Listen, boys, good information from a man who's made mistakes. A word or two that she gets from you could be the difference that it makes. She's a trusting soul, put her trust in you. But a girl like that won't tell you what you should do. Tell her about it, tell her everything you feel. Give her every reason to accept that you're for real. Tell her about it, tell her all your crazy dreams. Let her know you need her, let her know how much she means. Tell her about it, tell her how you feel right now. Tell her about it. Girl, don't want to wait too long. You got to tell her about it. Tell her now, but you won't go wrong. Tell her about it. Before it gets too late, you got to tell her about it. Tell her about it. Girl, don't want to wait too long. All right. All right, this is going out to our friend Bill Hasty. This one came from 1976 on probably one of my 3 favorite albums. Lovely little gem called Turnstiles. And this song was one of, it only had 8 tunes on it, I believe. But they were all like he didn't miss. Like all 8 of them were just sort of like, ding, you know. We're going to use the old Fender Rhodes. Anyway, this is called James. James, we were always friends from the childhood days, and we made our plans, and we had to go our separate ways. I went on the road, you pursued an education. James, do you like your life? Find release? Will you ever change? Will you ever write your masterpiece? Are you still in school, living up to expectations? James, you were so relied upon. Everybody knows how hard you tried. Job you've done, carrying the weight of family pride. James, you've been well behaved, you've been working hard. Will you always stay someone else's dream of who you are? Do what's good for you, but you're not good for anybody. James, I went on the road and you pursued an education. James, how you gonna know for sure? Everything was so well organized. Hey, oh, now everything is so secure, and everybody else is satisfied. James, do you like your life? Can you find release? Will you ever change? When will you write your masterpiece? Do what's good for you, but you're not good for anybody. James, let me do that. There we go. Start from this part again. It happens. The show is live, my friends. The show is live. Thank you for the great request there, Bill. Appreciate it. All right. What else do we have in the hopper here? Ooh, nah, here's a couple of good ones. I think I'm going to do something a little more familiar first, and we'll get back to some deep cuts. So let's go up here and let's rock out just a little bit. You all know this one.
Not much too late. Sooner or later it comes down to fate. Might as well be the one. Well, they showed you a statue, told you to pray. They built you a temple and locked you away. They never told you the price that you pay, the things that you might have done. Darling, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. You might have heard I run with a dangerous crowd. Ain't too pretty, we ain't too proud. Might be laughing a bit too loud, but that never hurt no one. Come on, Virginia, show me a sign. Send up a signal, I'll throw you a line. Stained glass curtain, you're hiding behind. Never let sound the sun. Darling, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. Got a nice white dress at a party on your confirmation. Got a brand new soul and a cross of gold. But Jenny, they didn't give you quite enough information. They didn't count on me. You were counting on your rosary. Oh, 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 they say there's a heaven for those who wait. Some say it's better, but I said ain't. Rather laugh with the sinners and cry with the saints. Sinners are much more fun. Darling, only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. All right. Told you all that I could give you was a reputation. She didn't care for me. She ever said prayer for me. Oh, oh, come out, come out, come out. Virginia, don't let me wait. You Catholic girls saw much too late. Sooner or later comes down to fate. I wanna be the one. Darling, you know only the good die young. That's what I said. Only the good die young. Only the good die young. Well, only the good. Only the good die young. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Changing over to that organ sound in the middle of the final riff was absolutely intentional. I don't want any of you to think that my hand just slipped and hit a button. All right. So let's see here. What was this one that I was going to do? Okay, so I think, sorry, these things make my ear itch. It's crazy. Anyway, we have a number of deep cuts that we can take a look at here. And I'm just trying to decide which ones to do. We're at about the halfway point. Everybody feeling good? Let's check the comments. Let's say hi. How's everybody doing? Let me know. All right, I see a request for Allentown. Love that one. Bartimus Prime, nice. Uptown Girl, compliments of Thomas George. We'll see if we can get to that one, Thomas. Right on. Okay. Looks like we got some folks feeling good. Jimmy's feeling good. John Capiello is feeling good. Joel Labson is feeling good. Breaking down Joel. We're all feeling good. Okay. Fired up. Ready to go. Here we go. Well then. Let me pull up the words to this next one. So this came off of an album called River of Dreams, the last full studio album that Billy put out. This has been requested twice now in the feed, so anyway, this is one of my favorite cuts off of that album. Great lyrics and very lovely melody. It goes like so. Prophets and angels gave us the fire and the light. Man was triumphant, armed with the faith and the will that even the darkest stages couldn't kill. Relentless, only true love perseveres. It's been a long time, and now I'm with you after 2,000 years.
caused by the same endless fears. Why can't we learn from all we've been through after 2,000 years? There will be miracles after the last war is won. Science and poetry ruling the new world become. Prophets and angels gave us the power to see. What an amazing future there will be. And in the evening, after the fire and the light, one thing is certain. Oh, nothing can hold back the night. Time is relentless, and as the past disappears, we're on the verge of all things new. We are 2,000. Nope, don't have that in me. Years. All right. Thank you for that lovely request. I can't remember who did it, but I saw it come up twice, so thanks to everybody who asked for that one. I love that song. Okay, so we've got this like fetish out there right now with sleeping with the television on happening. I'm going to have to figure out what key to do this in, and I'm going to screw this one up mightily because I have not listened to it in a long time, and I haven't played it in even longer.
Okay, I think it's probably this key. I'm going to drop it a half step just because that's always a good idea for me to do with Billy Joel. I'm going to do my best with this, guys. I'm going to confess, I like this song. It's never been like one of my favorite deep cuts of all time, and so I haven't invested that much in it. So if this implodes in the middle, it's only because I'm doing my best to serve your desires. So give me grace. All right, here we go. I've been watching you all night. I've been watching you waltz all night, Diane. Nobody's found a way to find your defenses. They never noticed the zap gun in your hand until you pointed it and stunned the senses. All night long, all night long. You shoot 'em down 'cause you're waiting for somebody good to come on. Sleeping with the television on. Say you're looking for someone solid here. You can't be bothered with us just for the night, boys. Tonight, unless you take some kind of chances, dear. Tomorrow morning, you'll be waking up with white noise. All night long, all night long. You're only standing there 'cause somebody once did somebody wrong. You'll be sleeping with the television on. Your eyes are saying, talk to me, but your attitude is, boy, don't waste my time. But you won't hear a word, 'cause it just might be the same old line. This isn't easy for me to say, Diane. I know you don't need anybody's protection. I really wish it was less of a thinking man and more a fool who's not afraid of rejection. All night long, all night long. I'll just be standing here 'cause I know I don't have the guts to come on. I'll be sleeping with the television on. Your eyes are saying, talk to me, but your attitude is, boy, don't waste my time. I won't hear the word from me. It might just be somebody else's same old line. All night long, all night long. We're only standing here 'cause somebody might do somebody wrong. I'll be sleeping with the television, sleeping with the television on. Television, sleeping with the television on. Television on, the television on. Sleeping with the television on. Not my best, but sort of like, not too bad of a facsimile for a song I probably haven't listened to in 5 years. Okay. It's a cool tune. I like it. I don't want to send the signal that I don't like it. I like all of his songs. I just haven't ever given that one the attention that I've given a lot of other ones. Okay, here's one. I don't know if my parents are watching today, but they'll probably at least watch the replay. And I saw this pop up in the request feed, and I know that they would want to hear it. So here we go.
spread of Billy the Kid. He never traveled heavy, 'cause he always rode alone, and they soon put many old guns to shame. Never had a sweetheart, never had a home, but the cowboy and the rancher knew his name. He robbed his way from Utah to Oklahoma. The largest could not seem to track him down. Served his legend well for the folks that love to tell about. Billy the Kid came to town. One cold day, a posse captured Billy. The judge said, string him up for what he did. Cowboys and their kin, like the sea came pouring in to watch the hanging of Billy the Kid. He never traveled heavy, yes, he always rode alone. He soon put many old guns to shame. Never had a sweetheart, he finally found a home underneath the Boot Hill grave that bears his name. The town known as Oyster Bay, Long Island, rode a boy with a six-pack in his hand, staring alive a crime, made him a legend in his time, east and west of the Rio Grande. All right. Got a couple of people asking for All for Lena. This one came off of Glass Houses in 1980. I always thought this was one of the best tunes off that album. I was shocked that it wasn't a hit single. I think they released it as one, but I don't think it went anywhere on the charts. Just goes to show you, I certainly wouldn't know how to pick out a hit. All right, let's see what I can do with this. quick as a wake, she changed her mind. She gave me a night, that's all it was. What will it take until I stop kidding myself, wasting my time? Whoa, there's nothing else I can do. I'm doing it over later. Don't want anyone know, 'cause I'm doing it over later. There's nothing in it for you. I'm doing it over later. We laid on the beach, watching the tide. She didn't tell me there were rocks under the waves right off the shore. I'm up on the sand, barely alive, wishing the undertow would stop. How can a man take any more? Whoa, nothing else I can do, 'cause I'm doing it over later. Don't want anyone to, 'cause I'm doing it over later. Nothing in it for you, 'cause I'm doing it over later. I'm failing at school, losing my friends, making my family lose their minds. Don't wanna eat, don't wanna sleep, only one later, one more time. Now I'm in my room, watching the tube, telling myself she still may drop over to say she's changed her mind. So wait in the dark, listening for her, instead of my old man saying, stop kidding yourself, wasting your time. Whoa, there's nothing else I can do, 'cause I'm doing it over later. Nothing in it for you, 'cause I'm doing it over later. Don't want anyone to, 'cause I'm giving it all to later. Over later. Over later. Over later. Over later. And you guys are really testing my memory on the old keys here today, which I kind of like. Doesn't mean I'm going to do the best possible job playing them, but you guys are definitely causing me to reach into my memory buckets. Thank you. All right, this is for our friend Brett Alsop. I'm going to give this like a verse and a chorus because I don't know if I've ever actually played this one. This is from the River of Dreams album. And it's kind of a cool tune. I always liked it. It's a very, very different vibe from about anything else that I think I've ever heard him write.
I'm just going to give it a try. We'll see how this goes.
Some days I have to give right into the blues. Despite how I try, keep fighting, it's a sure shot I'm gonna lose. I'll tell you why. You think I'm crazy. It's such a sad composition, but can you blame me for what's been causing my bad disposition? Ain't nothing new with my blue situation, and nothing's fine, it's just a minor variation. Troubles want to find me, ain't hard to find. I know where I am, like a hungry pack of wolves when it's feeding time. They tear up a man, and it's a strange thing, 'cause now it don't really matter. More of the same thing. Don't even hurt, it's part of the pattern. Still all in all, it's a part of it. Dang it. Still all in all, it's a small consolation. It's just define it as a minor variation. Know where it goes after that musically, but eventually it goes some kind of other stuff and maybe an instrumental break, and then it goes, and it's a strange thing, 'cause now it don't really matter. More of the same thing. Don't even hurt me, it's a part of the pattern. Until I'm through with this blue situation, pass me the wine, it's just a minor variation. Minor variation. Oh, that's all it is. All right, that's all I'm going to try to do today, but thanks, Brett. Boy, that really makes me have to dig into the old memory tanks. All right, going back to the Nylon Curtain album. Here's for the working folk. Well, we're living there in Allentown, and they're closing all the factories down. Out in Bethlehem, they're building time, filling up forms, standing in line. Well, our fathers fought the Second World War, spent their weekends on the Jersey Shore. Met our mothers in the USO, asked them to dance with the snow. And we're living here in Allentown, but the restlessness was handed down, and it's getting very hard to stay. if we behave. So the graduations hang on the wall. No, they never really helped us at all. No, they never taught us what was real. Iron and coke, chrome and steel. And we're waiting here in Allentown. But they've taken all the coal from the ground. And the union people crawled away. Every child had a pretty good shot to get at least as far as their old man got. Something happened on the way to that place. Threw an American flag in our face. Oh, ha. Well, I'm living here in Allentown. It's hard to keep a good man down, but I won't be getting up today. And it's getting very hard to stay. And we're living here in Allentown. All right. Thank you to Bartimus Prime. All right, let's go back to the comments, see what's been happening. Looks like you all been talking, which is good. Thanks, Neil. Patrick, how we doing? He says, how do you get your piano sound? Any info on your gear? I have a whole video about it called How to Do Effective Live Streams. It's on my channel, like a 20-minute breakdown of my setup. But basically, I run this piano and this microphone into a mixing board, which is right here. And then from there, it goes into an audio interface, and then the sound comes out of the mixing board. So I do all of any EQ and effects and anything like that goes through the mixing board, goes into an audio interface, and then the interface goes into my computer, and then I just select the audio interface as my both input and output on the computer for sound, and then that's how it pipes out to you. So then I just control it on my mixing board the same way I would if I were at a gig. And then I run my in-ear monitors into the headphone port of the interface. So that's kind of how it works. But look on my channel, how to do effective live streaming. I've got a long video about it. Kind of breaks it down in greater detail. Okay. Hey, David Siegel is here. He says, hey, thank you, Steve, for all the years of your hard work doing Billy Joel songs and exceptional talent and edification from all of us. Well, thank you very much. Yeah, David and I have been back and forth here and there since I first got into this game back in 2011. So, yeah, thanks, David.
Hope things are going well for you. Still in New York, I hope. All right, Moritz, we understand. Leningrad or Stiletto, okay. Honesty / you may be right, okay. Mike Stutz wants me to do the crazy Billy Joel eyes. Okay. I don't know if I pulled it off, but that's the best I can do. Levi. Do you know Why Should I Worry from Oliver and Company? I don't. I mean, I've heard it, but I'm not familiar enough with it to even take a crack at it. Sorry, Levi. Thanks, Trace. All right, turn the lights back on. Well, that would be appropriate, wouldn't it? Thank you, Jamie. I'm about to do it, Rhonda, because I hadn't even thought about it, but it would be silly not to do the new song at the first Billy Joel birthday bash since he put it out. All right, here's the new single. And thanks to everybody here who helped this one kind of blow up on my channel. This thing has got I think we did it on February 1st, and it's already got almost 40,000 views on YouTube. So thank you very much, everybody. Really caught fire.
Please open the door. Nothing is different. We've been here before. Pacing these halls, trying to talk over the silence. And pride sticks out its tongue, laughs at the portrait that we've become. Stuck in a frame, unable to change. I was wrong. I'm late, but I'm here right now. Though I used to be romantic, I forgot somehow. Time can make you blind, but I see you now as we're laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? Here, stuck on a hill, outsiders inside the home that we built. The cold settles in, and it's been a long winter of indifference. Maybe you love me, maybe you don't. Maybe you'll learn to, and maybe you won't. You've had enough, but I won't give up on you. I'm late, but I'm here right now, and I'm trying to find the magic that we lost somehow. Maybe I was blind, but I see you now. As we're laying in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? late, but I'm here right now. Is there still time for forgiveness? Won't you tell me how? I can't read your mind, but I see you now. As we're laying in the darkness, did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? Here right now, yes, I'm here right now, looking for forgiveness. I can see as we're laying in the darkness, as we're laying in the darkness. Did I wait too long to turn the lights back on? Thank you very much. Okay, wow, we've got, I just want to warn everybody, we've got more requests left than I will be able to get to in the time that we have left, but I'm going to try to do a few more here, and I might even go 5 or 10 minutes over time just to squeeze in a couple extras. But if your request doesn't get played tonight, please forgive me and just come to one of my Sunday shows and ask me to play it, and I'll try to squeeze it in there. But we had a very, very request-rich environment tonight. This is one I want to do. I've been reconnecting here lately with an important friend in my life who's from Russia, who's here in the United States. She is trying to escape the tyranny of Mr. Putin. And anyway, she was an important thing in my life. This song was a really important thing in my life. This song made me think differently about the world. And it helped me understand that people and their governments are not always the same thing. And Russia is full of a lot of wonderful people in a really, really bad situation that unfortunately they don't have a lot of control to get out of. But I hope that one day they get out from under that bastard's thumb. And I'm thrilled that she's here and that she's safe. And so this is about friends in places that you didn't know you could have friends. It's called Leningrad. Child of sacrifice, a child of war, another son who never had a father after Leningrad. Went off to school and learned to serve the states, follow the rules, and drank his vodka straight. The only way to live was drown the hate. Russian life was very sad. Such was life in Leningrad. I was born in 49, a Cold War kid in McCarthy time. Stop 'em at the 38th parallel. Blast those yellow reds to hell. Cold War kids were hard to kill. Under their desk in an air raid drill, having their was making Russian children glad. Children lived in Leningrad. Children lived in Allentown and hid in the shelters underground till the Soviets turned their ships around, tore the Cuban missiles down. In that bright October sun, we knew our childhood days were done. And I watched my friends go off to war. What do they keep on fighting for? So my child and I came to this place to meet him eye to eye, and face to face he made my daughter laugh. Then we embraced. We never knew what friends we had till we came to Leningrad. Saturday night and you're still hanging around. Light of living in your worn-horse town. I'd like to find a little hole in the ground for a while. Oh. So you go to the village in your tie-dyed jeans, stare at the junkies and the closet queens. It's like some pornographic magazine. And you smile. Oh, but Captain Jack will get you by tonight. Take it to your special island. Ah, Captain Jack will get you by tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Your sister's gone out, she's on a date. You just sit at home and masturbate. The phone is gonna ring soon, but it just can't wait. That call. Oh. Just go to the corner in your new English clothes, and you look so polished from your head down to the toes. Ah, but still you decide to take a holiday. You got your tape deck and your brand new Chevrolet. Oh, but there ain't no place to go anyway. What for? Got everything, oh, but nothing's cool. Just found your father in a swimming pool, and you guess you won't be going back to school anymore. Oh, the Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Special island. Ah, Captain Jack, you can rely tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Whoa, whoa, yeah. Play your albums and you smoke your pot, and you meet your girlfriend in a parking lot. Still you're aching for the things you have not got. Went wrong. And if you can't understand why your world is so dead, why you gotta keep in style and feed your head. Well, you're 21, but still your mother makes your bed, and that's too long. Oh, oh yeah, the Captain Jack will get you high tonight. To your special island. Oh, Captain Jack will get you high tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Well, Captain Jack will get you high tonight and take you to your special island. Captain Jack can make you die tonight. Just a little push and you'll be smiling. Whoa, 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 She can kill with a smile and she can wound with her eyes. She can ruin your faith with her casual lies. And she only reveals what she wants you to see. She hides like a child, she's always a woman to me. She can lead you to love, ask for the truth, but she'll never believe you. She'll take what you give her as long as it's free. She steals like a thief, but she's always a woman to me. No, she takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. Ahead of her time. No, she never gives out. She never promise you more than the Garden of Eden. Then she'll carelessly cut you and laugh while you bleed. She'll bring out the best and the worst you can be. Blame it all on yourself, she's always a woman. Takes care of herself. She can wait if she wants. She's ahead of her time. No, she never gives out, and she never gives in. She just changes her mind. Frequently kind, then she's suddenly cruel. She can do as she pleases, she's nobody's fool. She can't be convicted, she's earned her degree. And the most she will do is throw shadows at you. She's always a woman. Bottle of white, a bottle of red, perhaps a bottle of rosé instead. We'll get a table near the street in our own familiar place, you and I, face to face. A bottle of red, it all depends upon your appetite. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Things are okay with me these days. I got a good job, I got a good office, I got a new life, got a new wife, and the family is fine. Oh, we lost touch long ago, lost weight, I did not know you could ever live so nice, having so much time. You remember those days hanging out at the village green, knit boots, leather jacket, the tight blue jeans, drop it down in the box, play a song about New Orleans. Cold beer, hot lights, my sweet romantic 2 days nights. Yeah, 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 yeah. oh, 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 oh. Rendering Eddie with the popular status and the king and the queen and the prom. Riding around with a car top down and a radio on. Nobody looked any minor. There's more of the heat in the Parkway Diner. We never knew we could want more than that out of life. Surely Brenda and Eddie would always know how to survive. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie were still going steady in the summer of '75 when they decided that marriage would be at the end of July. Everyone said they were crazy. Brenda, you know that you're much too lazy, and Eddie can never afford to live that kind of life. Oh, but then we were waving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, oh, oh. Well, they got an apartment with deep punk carpets and a couple of paintings from shoes. They went to bed that they bought with the bread they'd saved for a couple of years. They started to fight when the money got tight. Just didn't count all the tears. Oh, oh, oh. Settle to rock and roll. It's always the same in the end. They got a divorce as a matter of course, and they parted the close to friends. And the king and the queen went back to the green, but you can never go back there again. Oh, 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 oh. Brenda and Eddie had had it already by the summer of '75. Height of the Lord at the end of the show for the rest of their lives. Couldn't go back to the greasers. They could do is pick up their pieces, and we always knew they would both run away to get by. Oh, but that's all I heard about Brenda and Eddie. Can't tell you more cause I told you already. Here we are braving Brenda and Eddie goodbye. Oh, 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 oh. Bottle of red, a bottle of white, whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. Meet you anytime you want in our Italian restaurant. Two, three, four. Friday night I crashed your party. was only having fun, wasn't hurting anyone, and we all enjoyed the weekend for a change. I was stranded in the combat zone, I walked to Bedford style, or maybe rode my motorcycle in the rain. And you told me not to cry, but I made it home alive. So you say that only proves that I'm insane. You may be right, and I may be crazy. Whoa, but it just may be lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights, don't try to save me. You may be wrong, but all I know, you may be right. Well, remember how I found you there, alone in your electric chair. I told you dirty jokes till you smiled. You were lonely for a man. I said, take me as I am, and you might enjoy some madness for a while. Now think of all the years you tried to find someone to satisfy you. Well, I might be as crazy as you say. If I'm crazy, then it's true that it's all because of you, and you wouldn't want me any other way. You may be right, I may be crazy. Wow, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. Too late to fight, too late to change me. You may be wrong, but all I know, you may be right. Yeah! Well, you may be right, I may be crazy. Yeah, but it just may be lunatic you're looking for. Turn out the lights, don't try to save me. Well, you may be wrong, for all I know, you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may be right. You may be wrong, but you may, yeah, you may be right. I may be crazy. You may be right. I may be crazy. I say 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know about you guys, but I've had a hell of a good time today. And I don't think it's appropriate to end a Billy Joel show without this one. And if Billy Joel ever hears from me on this, I'm going to tell him straight up that I completely disapprove of moving this to the last song before encores. I think this should always be the final encore. That's just me, but I think I'm right. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday. The regular crowd shovels in. There's an old man sitting next to me, making love to his tonic and gin. Said, son, can you play me a memory? I'm not really sure how it goes, but it's sad and it's sweet, and I knew it complete when I wore a younger man's clothes. La la da da da, la da 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 da. Sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. John at the bar, he's a friend of mine. He gets me my drinks for free, and he's quick with a joke. Oh, the lighter you smoke, but there's some place that he'd rather be. Said, Steve, I believe this is killing me. As a smile ran away from his face. I'm sure that I could be a movie star if I could get out of this place. La 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 da da da, la la da 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 da. Now Paul is a real estate novelist who never had time for a wife, and he's talking with Davy, who's still in the Navy, and he probably will be for life. Hey, the waitress is practicing politics. As the wait a minute, sorry guys, I got a little thrown off. The waitress is practicing politics as the businessmen slowly get stoned. They're sharing a drink they call loneliness, but it's better than drinking alone. Well, I just say, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. Well, we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling all right. It's a pretty good crowd here for a middle of the week stream. The manager gives me a smile. He knows that it's me that you came by to see, and I hope that it's been worth your while. It's been worth mine to do it, guys. The piano, it sounds like a carnival, and the microphone smells like a beer. They sit at the bar, put bread in my jar. Say, man, what are you doing here? La la da da da, la da 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 da. Sing us
Thanks, everybody. This is always like one of the most fun events of my entire year, to celebrate the music of Billy Joel with a bunch of Billy Joel nerds. Thank you so very much for supporting my work, my career. If you want to throw a few shekels in my digital tip jar, that's great, but if not, it doesn't matter, because just the fact that you're here and giving me an excuse and a platform to do this, and an audience that allows me to sell my courses and all the stuff so that I can be a full-time musician is just, it's a dream come true. And this music means so very much to me. So thanks to everybody. So my sign-offs, as always, are, if you're a musician, if you're not having fun when you're making music, you're doing it wrong. For everybody, give as much love as you can to as many people as you can, as often as you can, because none of us knows when the ride comes to an end, gang. So leave it on the field. Don't have any regrets. Happy birthday, Mr. Piano Man Billy Joel. And in honor of you, my final words will, of course, be, don't take any shit from anybody. Love you guys. Take care. I'll be back.